Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's still Monday morning, and I'm feeling a little better now. I've been drinking a lot of water to try to flush out the poison and the toxins that's in the food supply. Yeah, because I accidentally poisoned myself last night by eating some cookies from Walmart, and I paid dearly, guys. So yeah, guys, you have to know that these foods are poisonous. You know, I'm very sensitive to it because I don't eat it that often. I rarely eat it actually, especially cookies. So if you have gained tolerance to the chemicals and the poison, that's not a bonus. That's not a plus for you. That's terrible. But since I eat a pretty clean diet, if I eat anything that's slightly contaminated or toxic, my body will tell me right away. So as soon as I ate the cookie, I got a headache. I started getting chills like I had the flu. I actually had to turn the heat on because I had a fever. I had chills. So anyway, guys. So yeah. So guys, I just want you to know, guys, that the programs and the food go hand in hand, guys. Like they program you to go after certain types of foods. They program you and they program your children. Now the adults are supposed to be smarter than the children when it comes to bad eating habits, poor quality foods, toxic foods, foods that are unhealthy for you. But the adults are so immature and childish that they will feed their children anything. Like me, I never took my children to McDonald's. Never. Like 20 years. The only time they went to McDonald's was when they went to stay with either my mom or something like that, and our grandparents, they don't think at all. They think everything's is fine. You got to send a list of do nots with your children when it comes to the grandparents. So anyway, yeah, guys. So after I got sick, I just looked up, the chemicals in the foods, and this is what I found, guys. So, okay, diets rich in foods such as processed meat and butter likely increase levels of toxic forever chemicals in the human blood over time. The paper identified a range of foods to be among the drivers of high PFAS levels. Those are forever chemicals. Including teas, pork, candy, sports drinks, processed meat, butter, chips, bottled water. The research also pointed to higher PFAS blood levels among those who consume more carry-out or food prepared at restaurants. All right, guys, so check this out. PFAS, or per and polyfluoroalkyl substances, are a class of about 15,000 chemicals, often used to make products resist to water, stains, and heat. They are called forever chemicals because they do not naturally break down, and they are linked to cancer, liver problems, thyroid issue, birth defects, kidney disease, decreased immunity, and other serious health problems, guys. So all of the autism and all of the dialysis, all this stuff comes from bad eating habits, guys. We are literally, with the help of the government, poisoning ourselves. Although exposure via water has drawn most regulatory attention, there is a scientific consensus that contaminated food largely represent the biggest threat to the human health. There you go, guys. You just read for yourself. That's what I've been saying the whole time. Contaminated food largely represents the biggest threat to the human health. See? And when they say contaminated, they're not talking about like food that you left on, like, something that you left on the counter and got bacteria. No. They're talking about highly processed food that include chemicals and toxins. That is the biggest threat to the human health, guys. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration tests foods for PFAS annually and has reported very little contamination. Of course not. The Food and Drug Administration, that's the government. You can't trust them. But the agency has faced criticism from independent scientists who say its testing methodologies are flawed and designed to make it appear as if food is less contaminated than it really is. See, that's why you have to have an open and free society, guys. That is the number one benefit of living in an open and free society, guys, where you have these government scientists that lie and cheat and do all kinds of stuff, but they had the independent scientists that did the same test and said that the government scientists were lying. Among the main sources of food contamination are tainted water, grease-proof food wrappers, and plastics, pesticides, or forms where PFAS tainted sewage slug is spread as fertilizer. Did y'all hear that? Sewage slug is spread as fertilizer. So the animals are walking and eating this stuff. See what I'm saying, guys? Like, that's why you have to realize that the programs and the matrix is violent. The matrix is violent, guys. Okay, guys. It says the study looked at 2 cohorts with a combined total of over 700 people. For one group, the authors checked dietary consumption and PFAS levels over a 4-year period. Among evidence of food packaging, contamination was the finding that burritos, fajitas, tacos, French fries, and pizza made at home were associated with lower PFAS concentrations. But those who ate the same dishes prepared at restaurants typically show increased concentrations in their blood. The researchers also found butter likely increased PFAS levels, though consumption of nuts were associated with low levels of chemicals in blood. Nut butter showed higher levels. Butter is often wrapped in grease-proof paper, Hampson noted, though the contamination could also stem from cows or processing. See, guys? See, even the cows are toxic. The milk they use is toxic. And then the paper they wrap the butter in, which is grease-proof, is also toxic. All this stuff have high levels of chemicals, guys. That's why you have to get organic grass-fed butter. Okay, guys, let's see. Those who consume higher levels of sugar, fruit drinks, soda typically show lower levels of, which the authors has caught them by surprise. They hypothesized that young adults who made up one of their cohorts drink higher levels of soda and fruit drinks, which may generally be less contaminated with forever chemicals than tap or bottled water. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I won't be drinking no sodas and fruit drinks. I'm gonna just stick with my bottled water. Okay, guys. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that about the contaminated food, guys. The food is contaminated, guys. It's poison. It's toxic. You got to be careful what you're eating. If you're eating out all the time, guys, if you're eating hot dogs and processed meats and all that garbage, guys, you poisoning yourself. You poisoning your mind. That's why you can't think clearly. That's why you make bad decisions in your relationships. You make bad decisions, and with your health. I mean, road rage, autism, all that stuff. Guys, you have to elevate the way you think. You cannot think like a savage. You have to elevate the way you think. Resurrect your consciousness, guys. Be more productive. Realize that the programs are running and the matrix is violent. Guys, download your anti-mind virus software. Debug and unplug from the matrix, guys. The matrix is violence and it wants you to be violent, guys. Get off that razor's edge of life, guys. Live a more holistic life. You don't have to eat all day to be healthy. In fact, eating a lot of food ages you. The less food that you eat, the younger you're going to look. So anyway, guys. I'm about to get out of here. Keep your life clean. Keep your car clean. Keep your mind clean. Keep your house clean, guys. Clip your toes and wash those dirty. Clip your nails and wash those toes, guys. And guys, please be kind to your pets. Please be kind to your pets. Do not be a psychopath and misuse and abuse your pets, guys. All right? Okay, guys, signing off. Contraband 777. Living life under pressure. Until next time, go and conquer yourself. Peace.